Right, so this is not an instructional video. This is just me having my first flight with the Sherwood Kub. Well, correction. You get part of the first flight, and unfortunately we end up with the end of the second flight. Both without audio. For some reason my camera didn't want to do the audio. I think I might have fixed the problem, so future videos hopefully will have audio through my headset to give you an idea of what's going on. I can give you a commentary. So I've already carried out the flying control checks, and I've just started up the engine, going to let it warm up. I did have some problems just getting the squelch and everything sorted out on the radio so it was a suitable level, so I didn't have the intercom breaking through, I didn't have the radio continuously making a noise, of white noise sort of sounds on it, and also the side tone for the radio itself, so you see me doing a little bit of fiddling around with the radio. At this moment in time I'm just setting up the smooth idle at 2000 RPM, 2500 RPM, just to get the engine warmed up. Just double checking to see what's around now before I start going to higher RPMs to do the mags checks. Still fiddling with the squelch. Temperatures are up. First mag. Second mag. Back to idle, then back to 2000. As the doors up. Make sure Flight Demon's up and running. So here we go, taxiing across, just double checking for aircraft movements as I go. And I'm going down taxiway Alpha, which is a long taxiway, so I'll cut out that section of video. Yeah, I'm just stopping just to reset again the squelch because it's at a slightly higher power setting. I was getting a bit of a breakthrough. I thought I got it set about right. I found once I got it set here that I didn't actually need to reset it again in flight, even though I was at much higher power settings. So we're on our way. As I was sort of saying, the wind's coming from the left. I should have sort of left aileron in, one could argue, but on the grounds it's 90 degrees to the left, I didn't bother putting in any aileron. Just decided I should put on monitor so I could actually monitor Norwich radar as well as the Cromer frequency. So here we are, part way down the taxiway. aircraft just in on 2-2. Just set the transponder to alt. Double check the fuel. Do a quick run up. Out onto the taxiway, off the taxiway onto runway 22. And we are lining up for the first takeoff with the Cub. Just double checking, had no flaps selected. Applying power, starting the roll. Pushing stick forward, tail comes up. Keeping it straight. We're airborne. So, just have to do a little jink to the left to avoid the village. I'm going to go straight out, I'm not going around the circuit. Just throttle back a little bit, so make sure the engine temps keep relatively low on the grounds it's a brand new engine. But we were climbing at 700 feet per minute at 6,000 RPM max power. We're still climbing here at about 400 feet, 500 feet per minute, and I'm back to below 6,000, climbing at 52 miles an hour. So, unfortunately, I turned on the camera after I realised I'd done the Hazel checks, and I did some stalls. I realised I hadn't turned the camera on. I thought I'd better turn the camera on, and now I'm going to go and just do like a 180 and then a 360 turn, sort of 45-degree bank, just to get used to the handling of the aircraft. A little bit out of balance, so I was finding the rudder is so much more sensitive than it was on the Scout. So it's a bit harder just to keep that ball in the middle. You need to have dainty feet. This time a lot better. There's the coast of Norfolk. And we're checking my position. I've got something coming through on pilot aware telling me that there's some traffic around. So I need to look down to see if I can see it. So As I said, unfortunately lost the footage because the camera was flat for the my first landings. So I'm afraid to say this is the footage from the second day, second flight. I'm looking around quite feverishly trying to find a autogyro that's calling it. In fact, it's joining. It's not showing up on pilot aware in any format. The position he's giving it should be immediately sort of underneath me, and I can't see him. He tells me that he sees me and he's going to go in behind me. So there we go, join the circuit for downwind 22. The airfield just on the left. I'm trimming the speed back down to 55 miles an hour, thereabouts, near enough 45 knots. Turning base, first stage of flaps. Turning final, second stage of flaps now. They're lined up perfectly on the centre line. Slight crosswind, just keeping it straight. Holding off. Okay, you've got to keep flying the aircraft all the way to the hangar, as they say, for a tail dragger. Trying to taxi up the runway reasonably quickly to make room for the following aircraft, although I did land a good chunk up to save on time. This aircraft does land in a very short distance, so I could probably have gone further up. Well, I think we'll call it quits there.